Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Pitch Talk.
We are fans of football dropping vlogs, blogs, videos and podcasts on the beautiful game.
Check out our videos on YouTube and Instagram's IGTV,
including special feature segments, vlogs such as
5 Minutes with the G,
The Straight Shooting View,
Coaching with JBK,
audio on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Podomatic, Spotify,
Mixcloud
and other podcast platforms.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution on Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook
and our official website www.pitch-talk.com.
The pitch is where we eat,
the pitch is where we sleep,
and the pitch is where we talk.
I can see you now. I can see you now and then. I can see you now.
Welcome to
Coaching with JBK. Welcome. It's yours truly, JBK, with another round of the WSL Roundup. What a game on the Saturday it was, but also I'm going to round up the FA Cup games that were happening also today as well. So we are looking at the first game of the weekend, which happened on the Saturday. It was a massive result, and I think possibly the result of the week of the season so far. The mighty Reading beating Chelsea 1-0. The goal coming in the fourth minute. What a game. Chelsea had a lot of possession, had a lot of the game, but just couldn't get the ball into the back of the net. Well done, Reading. And that was the first game of the weekend. We move on to Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Manchester United 2. What a game that was. 2 goals that were scored literally just after half time. So one of them was scored after half time. The next goal was scored with 20 minutes to play. Hayley Ladd with the first goal, and Reese with the second. Interesting game the way that it played out, because Manchester United played more of a professional performance where they just made sure that they had most of the ball and the possession of the ball as much as possible, restricting Brighton to basically opportunities from maybe their own half, essentially. And that's what Manchester United was going for, more chances, but just didn't seem to get the third goal. But well done to Manchester United. Brighton, move on. We move on. Next game going, it is Everton 1, West Ham United 1. What a game this was. It was an interesting one. It's middle of the table. Well, coming up to middle of the table game. First goal scored 5 minutes before half time by Vin. Not sure how to pronounce the name, and I apologise for that. I really do apologise for that. But the goal was scored, and when I saw the celebrations, I didn't even know if it went in. I thought it went out. There was no celebration from her whatsoever. It was almost a shock to her that she scored, and it was her first goal for the club, and it just looked like she just didn't want to celebrate. It was wait, that's actually gone in. Looking at that, I was thinking, okay, well, it's gone wide. Well, nope, it hadn't. It's gone in. Well done. On the 76th minute, in the same exact goal in the second half, Tony Duggan gets a goal. Well done to Tony Duggan. Just to remind you that the Reading goal scorer was Deanne Rose. Okay, it was Deanne Rose. But Tony Duggan got the goal with 14 minutes to play to square it, to make sure that it was a 1-1 draw at the end of the game. We move on. It is Birmingham City 2, Manchester City 3. What a game this was. Interesting, because 2 things happened here. First of all, Birmingham City started to show their credentials with their new manager, and it was her debut. And on top of that, which was also an interesting one, we also had the fact that they took the lead in this game as well. But they couldn't hold on. They could not hold on, which is disappointing. And they still stay bottom. However, they still stay second from bottom, by the way. Second from bottom. So, Murray with the first goal in the 28th minute with a penalty. Then Stanway with a goal on the 34th minute. So not long between the 2 goals from both Birmingham City and Manchester City. Then we've got the next goal from Louise Quinn with a second goal, and then Lauren Hempton tie it up at half-time at 2-2. there were chances for both sides going into the final 15 minutes. But towards the end, and I saw this goal, Khadija Bunny Shaw managing to get down the line on the right-hand side, get a cross in. She unfortunately ended up over the advertising stands, but found Ellen White, who promptly finished into the Birmingham City goal. It ended with that, but well done to Birmingham to show what they are capable of going into the next few games going forward, and possibly for the rest of the season. They've shown that they've got the fight and they really want to try. They really are going for it this time. So 3-2 to Manchester City. That gets them up the table a little bit more. Well done to Manchester City. Tough on Birmingham City, but they're showing that they're really going to go for it this time around. We move on. Aston Villa 1, Tottenham Hotspurs 2. What a game this was. Interesting result. I watched most of this as best as I could. Allen scoring the first goal on the 19th minute for Aston Villa. So incredibly, Aston Villa took the lead. Then Simon with the second of the two goals in the game, responding with a penalty kick on the 29th minute. And it wasn't until the last 25 minutes of the game that Williams got the final goal of the game for Spurs, ending up as 2-1. What a game. But Spurs go marching on, as the song says. Spurs do go marching on. We are going to round it off with Arsenal 4, Leicester City 0. This is a tough one for Leicester because they also had a player sent off. So, with this game, Jordan Nobbs getting the first goal in the first 25 minutes of the game. With 10 minutes to go before half-time, Vivian Miedema getting a goal that she really needs now to push herself on. Even if she's not getting game time as much as she was before, and she's being rested up until Euro 2022, you know that she's going to be looking for those goals just to put herself as first player on that team sheet in Holland. Marnham getting the final 2 goals, and unfortunately in between that there was a red card for Perfield. Hopefully that doesn't derail Leicester City's chances of moving forward in the WSL. But for now, they're going to have to find those chances and get those goals at some point. They really do need them. Marnham with 2 goals in the final 10 minutes, and that's how it stayed. That's how it went. So congratulations, Arsenal. They stretched their lead at the top, and it will be interesting to see where they go from there. That's for sure. But we move on. We try and see where we're going from there. And where we are going is the FA Women's Cup. Those results: Leeds United 0, Durham FC 6, Bridgehouse Town 0, Sunderland 1, Burnley 0, Liverpool 4, Huddersfield Town 3, Loughborough Lightning 1, Stoke City 1, Nottingham Forest 2, West Bromwich Albion 5, Long Eaton United 1, Starbridge 0, Sheffield United 3, Gillingham and Charlton will be replayed as it was postponed. Plymouth Argyle 5, Clapton 0. And well done, Clapton, the 7th tier of the women's game. And I've made it to the 3rd round. I want to talk about the money side of things, but it's well documented that they didn't get much out of this despite making it to the 3rd round. Please try to make it as close to equal as you can, FA. That's what I'm going to ask. Cheshire United 0, Billericay Town 10. What a result that is, by the way. Chorley 0, Newcastle United 3, Liverpool Feds 0, Blackburn Rovers 1, Lincoln City 4, Northampton Town 2, Ashford Town Middlesex 1, London City Lionesses 6, Bridgewater United 1, Crystal Palace 0. What a result for Bridgewater. Well done. They are now through to the 4th round. As you know, Portsmouth 1, Southampton 2, AFC Wimbledon 0, Ipswich Town 2, Watford 0, Coventry United 4, Good result for Coventry United, considering they will have each other at some point in the Championship this season in 2022. Bristol City 5, Lewis 0. And guess what? Bristol City and Lewis are going to be fighting for it as well. So let's see how that goes. So that was the third round. You know what's coming next. There's going to be a lot of games going forward. I think there will be a lot of chances to go to as many matches as possible. But get yourself down there. Get to a match as soon as possible. And you never know, you might enjoy yourself. I've been JBK. Big ups to Gavin, the G-Man. Big ups to LJA, Liam Angel, and also Nathan Arsenal. You know what it's all about. Make sure that you're tuning in to Pitch Talk. We'll catch you soon. Peace.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution.
Check out the official Pitch Talk website.
www.pitch-talk.com